So let's continue solution laws. Previously we covered mass percent composition, and today we will discuss percentage concentration for solution, and this is considered one of the concentration laws. We already covered molarity, normality, and molality. Percent concentration for solution, we have three laws: percent by mass, which is symbolized by m over m percent by volume v over v percent, and percent mass by volume m over v percent. And we can see that at the end of each law we need to multiply by 100%, because here we want to find the percentage, what the result in percentage unit. About that why we use 100%. We have two important notes, and this is three concentration or percentage concentration laws that we use two variables: m for mass and v for volume, gram for mass and milliliter for volume. Sometimes we will see liter or kilogram, but mostly we use this is two units. We can write percent by mass m by m or m by v by another way. So this is m stand for mass, and this is for what? For weight. So we can write either by this way or by this way. And also for mass by volume we can write w by v. Now we have two examples for each law. First we have two examples for mass over mass percent. What is mass over mass percent for NaCl solution if 2.5 gram of NaCl is added to 150 gram of the water? So first we need to understand the concept of the quotient. So this is 150 gram is what is the mass of solvent, not solution, because in this law, or in mass over mass percent, we have mass of solute over mass of solution. Mass of solute is already given 2.5 for NaCl, sodium chloride, but mass of solution we need to find in the step number 1. So mass of solution is mass of solute plus mass of solvent, 2.5 plus 150, so give us 152.5 gram. Then now we can calculate the mass over mass percent. We just substitute 2.5 gram over 152.5 gram with gram, so the answer will be 1.639%. In the second example, what is the mass by mass percent for solution prepared by dissolving 15 gram of table sugar in 100 milliliter of the water, and this is the density of the water is given 1 gram per milliliter. So you can see that the volume of the solvent is what is given here by what? By milliliter. And we need to find the answer, or to find the variables mass over mass, which is gram over gram. But here we have volume of solvent, 100 milliliter. So first we need to convert from milliliter to the gram, from the volume unit to the what? Mass unit. You can see here from the volume to the mass. So we use what? Density law. About that why the density of the water is already given in the quotient. So we write density law, m equal to d multiplied by v. So we substitute. So the mass of the water now is 100 gram, and this has helped us to find the mass of solution, which is mass of solute 15 gram, and mass of solvent we found it what? And the step number 1, after we convert the volume to what? To the mass, or milliliter to the gram. The answer then for the mass of solution 115 gram. So we can find the mass over mass percent for NaCl. We just substitute and we'll find what? 13% for the what? For example number 2. Now we have for volume over volume percent. In the first example, just we have directly substitute in the law. What are the law for the volume over volume percent? So this is 35 of what? Of the methanol, CH3OH, and this is what? The volume of solution. We just substitute milli with milli unit with milli unit, so the answer will be 12.7%. And the next example, how many liter of the hydrogen peroxide H2O2? So this is the chemical formula for hydrogen peroxide. To make what? 8.5% of solution by volume of hydrogen peroxide, if you want to make what? 450 milliliter of solution. So we write the law. Then to find the volume of solution, multiply the volume over volume percent by volume of solution. So this is the volume over volume percent. So what that mean 8.5%? 8.5%, that mean 8.5 divided by 100. So this is like how to convert from the percentage to the normal number. Divided by the what? By 100. So now we multiply also by volume of solution 450. So the answer will be 38.25 milliliter of hydrogen peroxide. The last example for mass over volume percent, a glucose solution C6H12O6 is prepared by adding 5 grams of glucose to enough water to make 200 milliliter of the solution. What is the mass over volume percent for the solution? So we write the law. We just substitute directly 5 grams over 200 milliliters, so the answer will be 2.5 grams. And we can see here we write the unit because gram and milliliter are different. Not like mass over mass or volume and volume, we have the same unit for numerator and denominator, so we cancel each unit or the similar units to each other. But here we have different unit in the numerator and denominator, so we keep that unit as it is. For the example number 2, normal saline solution, saline that means contains salt, that have 0.92% mass over volume of NaCl in the water. How many grams of NaCl are required to prepare 35 milliliter of normal saline solution? So here we want to find that how many grams of NaCl, which is the mass. So we write the law for mass over volume percent, and to find the mass of solute from this law, M over V percent or mass over volume percent multiplied by the volume of solution. So the same as previous slide, we have what here 0.92%, that means 0.92 divided by 100% or 100 as we did here in the solution, and 35 volume of the solution. So the answer will be 0.322 gram of NaCl. Now we use Chem Calculator app to solve these examples for concentration solution or percentage concentration laws. So we open the program, English language, start, and we select the fourth bottom, which is percentage concentration. Here we have what the first or the second bottom, which is mass over mass percent. So now we want to find mass over mass percent, so click on the M over M. So the mass here given is 2.5 gram for NaCl, and the volume of solution is 152.5. It's not this 152.5. So the answer will be 1.639%. The second example also mass over mass percent. Here we have 15, and volume of solution is 115 as written here. So the answer will be 113.0%. Now let's move to volume over volume percent. So this is volume over volume percent. So we want to find V over V. So volume of solute is given here 35, and for the solution 275. Sorry, here 275. So the answer will be 12.72. And here in the second example, we want to find the volume of solute, which is at the middle. So here we have what 8.5% volume over volume percent, and for the solution is what is 450. So the answer will be 38.25 milliliter. Now the last law is mass over volume percent. So we want to find in the first question mass over volume percent. So here we have 5, and here we have what 200 milliliter volume of solution. So will be 2.5% for gram per milliliter. The second is we want to find the mass of NaCl or solute. So we have here 0.92%, and here we have volume of solution is what 35. So the answer will be 0.33 or 3220 gram. Now we already covered the percentage concentration solution, and in the next video we will talk about ppm and ppb, which is parts per million and parts per billion.